heading a little bit further up the coast. We're going to Bordeaux and we're stopping at a Yelloh resort at the Lac Village, which is on the lakes on the edge of Bordeaux near their big exhibition centre. It's a big shopping centre. There's some inland beaches around the lake. So we're going to have a little explore and a couple of nights in Bordeaux. So short hop up again if you like. And let's take a little look at Le Village, Le Lac at Bordeaux. Right.
Yep.
So they've got a tram here in Bordeaux. Oh yeah, they have. I don't know. Is this it? It was like the McDonald's entrance.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
No, it's here, isn't it?
Oh, right, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Is this it?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
This way?
Yep. So you pass this shop and then left turn.
Not down into their yard.
No, yeah, it's a dead end.
Where do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Left.
next one should 6.
Yeah.
And
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going round. 18.
Yeah. So it's not that one.
So
It's the next one.
yeah. So then we should see 23.
This one?
And it's somewhere down there. So if you want to,
Is it that one in the corner?
it's the end one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. This is not.
22. 23. Oh, okay. So you can. Whichever way you want to do it.
What's that doing? Nothing.
Nothing. I think.
Do I just go on the gravel?
I think you
then?
need to be on the gravel. I'm a bit worried of this. Yeah.
The sand.
Sink. You'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
I think maybe just don't worry about the side to side, and then we'll just raise the back.
Yeah. How's that? Because I'm on the gravel perfectly now.
Yeah, I mean, the back just needs to go up, but.
Morning guys, well you join me here at Le Lac, Bordeaux. This campsite has been here since 2009 and it has taken on the Yelloh franchise in December 2024. What we do know is that this campsite needs some work. Yes, they've put in some new lodgers, they've started to do some improvements, but 8 months on, this is not at the Yellow standard. The pictures are all uneven and I'll show you some of those, and they are scattered around the site. And the facilities are lacking. There is only one water fill point for 191 pictures that are at the far end of the site. The motorhome service points are out of action, and the only facility you can use is the one that is in the aire that is attached to the site. That simply isn't good enough for €60 a night. Right, so a quick look for you then guys, and this is the centre of the campsite. They're all based around lakes. There are some lodges and there are caravan statics as such, all of different ages and styles. So let me just show you the laundry while we're here. Bearing in mind there are 191 pictures. This is the only laundry for the whole site. There are 4 washing machines and dryers. This is one of the most expensive ones that we've used though. It's €6 for a wash and it's €4 for a dry. These are in constant use here at this site, and simply we don't think there are enough. Now don't get me wrong, the campsite is in a great setting. It is 5 or 6 kilometres from the centre of Bordeaux. You've got the lakes you can walk around near the convention centre, which walks you to a big shopping centre. So that's quite pleasant to do. I just feel like this is still a work in progress and a bit of a project for Yelloh to bring it up to speed. So this is one of the nicer lakes with the new lodges that has had some improvement, which is very pretty. And these are some of the older lodges at the back of the site that are yet to be updated. And this is where you come round to some of the old pictures that are not in use, that are just scattered around. And you can see the condition of them really, they're not ideal. So this is the other side of the campsite. Now there is no water fill point here. What you have got is just one toilet waste point here for your toilet cassettes, and there's another one of these on the aire at the far side of the site, but that's your lot if you're pitching here. Come on then. Oh, yeah. So the facilities blocks are quite dated. They're these little old cabins, look, and that's your lot with a little washing up area on the end. They're quite dated. And I'll try and show you, but what you find with these pictures, they're all at strange angles and trying to get yourself level. Good luck. It is a challenge. But there are the normal facilities, children's play area right by the lake. This is one of the 2 motorhome service points, but they are out of action. Can't use them at the moment. Just behind the swimming pool there is the bar and restaurant. Another one of those older toilet blocks. Games area for the kids. There is a mini golf, but again, not in use at the moment. And there is a kids club as well, just in the cabin here. And that brings you back round to the main entrance where you saw us arrive. And this is the bar restaurant building, Le Bistro de Lac. Decent menu, limited vegetarian options or vegan options if that's your choice, but other than that there is a good menu selection. They've also got a snack bar, which I'll show you in a moment as well. But this is the bar restaurant. It opens at 12 o'clock. But it sits out overlooking the lake from the other side, and there's some tables you can sit out here with a drink. So that takes you back to the main entrance, look, where reception is. What I will say is there was a great welcome from the reception team, and there is a well-stocked shop here. So as you are quite a way out from town, we did stop off at the Intermarché, as you saw, but you get most of what you need with bread and milk and so on from this shop here. I've got this snack bar that opens in the evenings right next to another one of these lovely little lakes. And that's the shop there, the Vival. There is entertainment on in different venues around the site. This is the second camping car motorhome service point, again out of action. Now whilst we're on electric hookup, every single one of the water taps around the pictures and around the site has been turned off. And what they ask you to do is come out of the site into this aire. So this is the aire that is attached to the site. Now interestingly, there is no security here for coming and going, yet you force through security at the main entrance. And this is the camping car point down here, look. So this is where you get your fresh water. So our first impressions of this one for a Yellow, I think a bit disappointing compared to what we've been used to in the past. And I don't know, is it worth the money when you compare it to what we really do get at home with the Caravan and Motorhome Club or the Camping and Caravanning Club? Just seems a lot of money for what it is. So this is your one and only motorhome waste point and your freshwater toilet point, which is in the aire. So like I say, this is open to the public to use as an aire, but what we have noticed is there's quite a few people coming through, despite us having our wristbands and whatever to use the facilities. There's quite a few people just coming through this wide open space to use this. So let me just show you, these are the taps that have all been shut off, so you can't use these near your pictures. And then we've got a slightly better toilet facility this end, again for 191 pictures. Not many toilets, there's only 4 washing up sinks, 4 hand washing sinks. So this is the pitch that we're on. As you can see, it's a bit rough and ready. If you wanted to get your awning out, it's a bit lumpy bumpy, so we're not totally impressed with it. What we have found as well, all these trees are overgrown, the hedges are overgrown, and again, I think for a Yellow, rubbish left on your site by previous occupants. You can see here a sense of the slope that we've got. So that's as far as we've got. We're up at Bordeaux, and we've got a couple more stops as we go up back towards the tunnel, again taking it nice and steady, but also leaving the options open that should we need to, should an engine management light come on, we can dive towards the ferry at Le Havre or Caen. So thanks for tuning in again, sticking with us, finding out what's happening with our new motorhome. Really haven't got a clue until we get it back to the dealer. But do appreciate all the likes, comments. It's been really helpful as we go through this trip, hearing what people's thoughts are on what is happening and your own experiences with your vehicles when they do go wrong. Not the happiest of topics, but helpful all the same. So we'll see you in the next one as we head up towards Normandy.